What is going on, guys? N1njaHawks here. Today, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best Sonic games. For this list, I'll be going over the main Sonic gameplay in these Sonic games. So where it comes down to the usual 2D or 3D side-scrolling adventure, these games are definitely well known for being really good. So without any further said, guys, no racing games, and let's get into this. Starting off at number 5, we have Sonic Mania. Sonic fans may be wondering, why isn't this number 3? Well, I'll tell you why. It's simply because I have 2 negatives to the game, but don't worry, they're not the worst negatives out of every single one of them. But anyway, so where to begin? Sonic Mania, the controls are amazing. Playing Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles again in the original form is so great. Then hell, they control even better than the original Mega Drive / Genesis. That is so nice. The game runs super smooth, but man, where to begin? The giant rings, which are entirely different instead of the blue spheres minigames. So nice, but don't worry, they still return, but rather if you're going past the checkpoints. But anyways, the bosses in this game are amazing. Level design mind blows me a lot. And wow, this game has ridiculous replayability, including the 100% ending. Now, why isn't this number 4 free, you may be wondering? Well, I'll tell you why. Simply because the blue sphere minigames reward you with coins, which honestly feel pretty pointless to me. And the other negative being the inner core mode. I don't like the ending. It feels pretty wasted. But anyways, still pick up this game if you want a good game, and this will definitely spend your time to the max. Coming into the number 4 spot, my second favorite DS game, Sonic Rush.
Sonic Rush!
My childhood, that's what this game is. So where to begin? Level design, man, I love the levels design in this game. They are so good, and holy crap. Introducing Blazer Cat for the first time, which was amazing. And this is the time when voice acting was good, before 2011. And let me tell you now, I absolutely love it. But wow, the music in this game, my god, I could go on forever. Boss fights, still memorable. The endings for both Sonic and Blaze are amazing. The secret ending is awesome. You can even play local play with your friends, so people can play as both Sonic and Blaze, racing each other to see who comes first place, so on. Only reason this game is not number 3, you may be wondering, I just like the levels in the next 2 games just a little bit more. Coming into number 3 spot, we have Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations. Wow, this level has dramatically improved, but in modern Sonic version, and wow, this is so good that in fact I actually like this equally as much as Chemical Plant Zone 1 and 2 from the original game. Like, it's that good. I really enjoy it. Where do I start with my all-time favorite game? The title literally said the description of the entire game. The entire game is fully coloured all over the place, even in the least coloured areas. Now that is great. Themes, level design, you name it. They are all here. The Wii version is easily way better than the DS version, and let's begin. Even Super Sonic is playable in this version when you collect all red rings. Beat that DS version, which only gets as a secret final boss. But yeah, the cutscenes are amazing in this game. The levels are ridiculously fun, but oh my, I cannot get over the songs. They are literally one of my favourite songs of all time in the Sonic trilogy. I love it. No other words to say, that's literally the description for this game. Fans were not kidding by how good this game is, because when I picked this up I thought this was an any day Sonic game, but this transformed into, well, one of the best Sonic games. Easily by far, pretty obvious. Chemical Plant Zone returning, but both classic and modern day Sonic, sign me up. Awesome. And let me just tell you now, the levels were made for these two characters. The drifting is dramatically improved for modern day Sonic, and well, pretty much everything's improved. Just the only thing that pissed me off about this game is the new voice acting that really just annoys me. Yes, I could say Super Sonic and of course, well, the final boss being pretty bad, but I think we'll just leave those two out. So anyways, the side missions are fun. Yes, no more boring side missions from every other game. This is really fun this time around. How it should be in every other game. Of course, we're talking more than just Sonic games, but like every other game in the video game industry. But yes, this is a great Sonic game, but why are these two not higher? I just like some of the originals just way more better. Coming into the number 2 spot, we have Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. People are definitely right in including myself when they meant by this was a huge success, but this game was one of the best-selling Sonic games on the Sega Mega Drive. When it came down to when it first released, it sold ridiculous amount of copies, but oh my, if you were there back in the day, you would know how successful it really was. Definitely really made games like the Mario games really have quite a challenge to go up to, and yeah, both Mario and Sonic would continue their rivalry. Well, this game had a great amount of things like the awesome bosses that are even better than the first games, introducing Super Sonic for the first time, introducing Tails, and so on. I like the levels in this game, but holy crap, speed zones are all over the place. So good, definitely worth picking up. Sonic 3, the game that had different fan base, and while people say to seat back, I say it's better than 2, but I'll put them equally together because I really enjoy them the same amount. The bosses are better in the third game. I like the soundtracks in this game more, but the Blue Spear minigames is way better than the Half Pipe anytime soon, and I really enjoy these levels. Exactly the same amounts, but wow, this game is just a really good game. I really enjoy it, and this introduces save features. Thank you! No longer do I have to play it in one day. Instead of actually playing through 4 stages for versus mode, now you have a race, which is disappointing. It's the only time you can play as Knuckles, but anyways, as much as I talk about this even more, let's go over some few honorable mentions. into #1 spot, we have Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, I know, right? Pretty awesome. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get people saying, what's the difference? It's just with Knuckles on it. Well, what makes this particularly special is the fact that you play both Sonic 3 stages and Sonic and Knuckles stages as both Sonic, Tails, or even separate, as well as Knuckles, which is so awesome. Not just that, but now everybody gets Super Form. So yes, Super Tails and Knuckles were confirmed in this game. But you may be wondering, what does Sonic get? Because he already has Super Sonic. Well, you're about to see right now. That right there was Hyper Super Sonic, the most overpowered super form character in the Sonic franchise. Rightfully so. Super broken, that double jump can just skip so many sections of the map that would otherwise be more difficult or would require something else but Super Sonic, or should I say Hyper Super Sonic, because in order to get him, you need to collect the Super Chaos Emeralds. Yep, that's right, a new form of Chaos Emeralds are implemented in this combined game, and we never see them outside this game, but man, do I really wish this super form came back, Hyper Super Sonic, but yes, it's super OP, ridiculously strong, and can make boss fights look even more of a joke than Super Sonic could in the first place. By far the definitive way of playing this game. What can I even say? I didn't know this was a thing until I've looked up the Someone Call Me Johnny video with the Sonic 3 Knuckles review, and holy crap. This is by far the best Sonic game ever, and I, of course, first played this on the Sonic Mega Collection, but I never knew you could do that in the first place. I thought the cartridge was big just because it was big. For Sonic and Knuckles, like, I was just looking like this, I'm like, what's the whole point? It's just a bigger cartridge. Until, of course, I saw that video, I'm like, wait, what? You could simply do this? And as soon as I saw that, man, did it change the way I play Sega Mega Drive Sonic games forever, and for the better too. Definitely experience this game if you get a Sega Mega Drive, or even, of course, buying the Sonic Mega Collection, because this game is absolutely worth it. Certainly beats them separately by every stretch. Anyway, Sonic 3 Knuckles definitely deserves the #1 spot. If you haven't played it, try it for yourself now.